Alright, let's continue. So we're going to add a little bit more sophisticated function, or just give you a sample of how we're going to use After Effects on that, right? Okay, so what we're going to do, right? We're going to create a special effects. So as far as you know, now we're working on the size of 1280 by 720 pixel dimension, right? So when you grab the image from the internet, be sure you have sufficient enough resolution to have your character put on that, right? So I think right now you should know by now what the appropriate resolution to use on the application, right? So if your screen is 1280 by 720, so your image it should be, at least equal to 1000 something or more, right? To maintain the good quality. So this picture here is a robot. You know the name of the robot? It's called Machinga San, right? It's a Japanese robot. It's about 1960 period. You want to speak? Okay. So it's about that picture, right? So you can see this is the image that grabbed from internet. And I know this have enough resolution because I check on the pixel dimension, I have about 1000 something, right? Which is, I think is good enough, right? Okay, so what I did with this image here, I isolate the image from the background, okay? So when I isolate the image from the background, right? Just die cut it from the background. So by using channel, right? Channel and Magic Wand and pen tools, right? To isolate this image from the background, okay? So anyone do not familiar with Magic Wand or channel or what else? Or pen tools, right? To isolate the image on the background. So if you not raise your hand, I'm not going to demonstrate to use the pen tool because I already assume you already learn how to use that, right? Okay, so what I did, right? I isolate that from the background. Okay, isolate that from the background, right? And then I add something onto it, right? What I did add onto this, right? I add the jet stream, the fire that from the hand, right? From the rocket punch on that, and I also add the effects, the tiny effects on the eye, right? On the eye. Here you can see, if you look carefully, look at the eye right now. So I have some, effects on the eye. So what it look like? It look like this. So it look like that. Just the shape of the eye with extra probe. All right. And on the fire right here. So I just use the pen tool and use the smudge tool to, just to blur it like that with low pressure, right? Something like that, okay? Right? Okay, and then what I did, right? I just cut off the hand right here, cut off the arm. You see that? And retouch some area of the arm to allow rotation on the arm, right? And then that part as well, that part, right? So basically I have, each part that separate, right? okay, all separate, okay, and name it difference, okay. And after this, right, what my plan is, I plan to use this robot, right, to stand by and get ready to fire the rocket punch. At the same time, it have exhaust from the rocket punch, and the eye have like vibrate the eye, something like that. So that's what I prepared to do that, alright? And then now we're going to import this composition into After Effects, okay? So just take a look, because you're going to pick up your own character. You're not going to use this character, alright? So just take a look at the idea, how we use this together, alright? Then I save it, right? I save it, right? Then I close this. And close that. So now I can bring in import, right? File, and where is it? Alright, okay, so I said it right here, Machinga Sat, right? So I just open up, right, as the composition. So when you open up the file, right, it remain the previous settings. So sometimes it's good, but sometimes you might have to be careful. What did you import last time? That might not, you not want to do it this time. So when you're doing that, right, just be conscious on, see what you do on that. Okay, so now when I import, right? So what I'm going to get the Machinga Sat and the folder of it, right? So when I double click on the composition, right, I get this composition. It look a weird format, right? Very weird format. It's different format, and I'm not even see the background. So I'm going to change the background by go to composition setting and change the color of the background to make it a little bit lighter, so I can see what really going on. Okay, and then okay. So my plan is I plan to roll down the hand, right, the arm, to roll down the arm. And when you look at this arm here, right, it's only one piece, it's already rolled down, no problem, right? But the problem is this arm on the image that I capture is rising, right? So what I need to do, I need to bring back the rocket punch and the fire to connect to the arm, right? And first of all, I have to disable the fire on that, right? So how are we going to disable the fire? Make it there, but you're not going to see it. Opacity. So we're going to set the opacity of the fire to 0. So it's there, but it's not appear. Okay? And then we're going to move what? The position, right, of the arm to attach to this, and we're going to rotate. So now we're going to see the use of the anchor now. Okay? So what I'm going to attach, right? And also we're going to create the parent and child. Okay. Anyone have the parent? What does parent mean? Right. You doing a 3D yet?
Yes.
Yeah. So did you play around with the parent and child in 3D?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. The idea of the parent, right? We're going to set up the parent, which is the main group, right? Which is consists of a few child that attach to the parent, and then when you move your parent somewhere, the child will follow.